Arkadaşlar şu an geliyordur ses. Kusura bakmayın. Arkadaşlar Street Fighter'ın PlayStation 5'te yaptığımız yayınlarında 30. bölümdeyiz. Ranking maçlar yapıyoruz ve kendi oynuyoruz. Bakalım bu akşam rakiplerimiz kimler olacak? Bakalım hangi rakipler gelecek, hep beraber göreceğiz. Kaç Zangief'le karşılaşacağız onu merak ediyorum. Barla senin yaş kaçtı? Ben yanılmıyorsam böyle 14-15 gibi bir şey hatırlıyorum. Dokuz muydun Barlas sen? Ben 14 falan gibi hatırladım ya. Hadi oğlum gelsin bir rakip ya. Vay, Manon geldi. İlk rakibimiz Manon. Bakalım arkadaş nereli? Kıbrıslı. The pleasure is mine. Haydi bakalım, the pleasure is senin olsun. Vay, iyi vurdu. Ama ben de iyi vurdum. Güzel vurdu. Aferin sana. İşte bu.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Round 2. Fight. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see. No more drive gauge. Throws them to negate.
Güzel.
Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 in dire. Were they baiting them?
Yine güzel vurdu. Vay vay vay.
Will need to play it conservative until they're experiencing burnout. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player overhead KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Oynarım ablam seninle be.
Are we going to witness a blow up here? This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Can tech the throw? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of game.
Güzel.
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Trips them up. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The digs in deep to get that drive in. Grabs them, knockdown. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still sneaks in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away?
Bizim Hakan Tarhan ne yapıyor acaba?
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Flashes him. Throws him. What's next? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Both fighters have a full troop of digs in deep.
Güzel.
Player 2 has an empty drive and delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters, they're going for the super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 crowns him from above. Flatline zone. Player 2 home. Let's see if they can...
Kıbrıslı arkadaşımıza bay bay. Kardeşim Resident Evil 4 Remake oynamadım çünkü Resident Evil'ın ben 2, 3, Biohazard 4 oyunlarını oynadım. 7 Evil bilmem neydi galiba. O VR'lı olana başladım, orada bıraktım. Vaktim olmadı çünkü. Ama Resident Evil'dan bıktım yani, öyle söyleyeyim. Yani daha oyunları çıkarsa da oynar mıyım bilmiyorum. Ama PlayStation 1'de ilk oynadığım oyun Almanca Resident Evil 2'ydi. O zaman çok sevmiştim. O çok sevdiğim için de arkasından geri kalan işte 3'ü, Biohazard'ı bilmem neyi vesaire oynadım ama oyun gittikçe boka sardı yani, öyle söyleyeyim. Gittikçe kötüleşti, gittikçe kötüleşti, gittikçe kötüleşti. Yani daha da boka doğru gidiyor oyun. Yani iyi bir noktada duramadı oyunu anlamadığım bir şekilde. Halbuki Resident Evil 2'yi oyna, müthiş derecede puzzle'ları olan çok güzel bir oyun. Ama mesela Biohazard için aynısını söyleyemiyorum. Veya sonraki oyunlar için aynısını söyleyemiyorum. En sevmediğim karakterlerden bir tanesi geldi. Hadi bakalım. Bakalım arkadaş nereli? Nereli bilmiyorum. Hadi bakalım.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw.
Güzel.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Opts for the throw. Player 2.
Yavrum benim be.
Burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win.
2 baya iyi. Yani 2 benim oynadığım iyi oyunlardan bir tanesi. Tamam, daha akılcı oynayacağız. Ya onu nasıl yaptın ya? Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Pay attention. They choose to spend the meter to up the dent. Smart play to stop the opponent. Player 2 will look to apply super art to show off what a PhD in fighting.
Tabii temiz dövdü.
Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take it down.
Aynen bahsettiğim Village. Yani Village'i oynayacaktım ama yani Village'in de başını oynadım, gerisini çok sevemedim yani. Mesela Silent Hill 2 çıktığı zaman onu kesin oynarım korku oyunlarından. Man of Medan vesaire falan vardı. O seriyi mutlaka oynamayı düşünüyorum. En azından deneyeceğim. Dediğim gibi Resident Evil'ı hani Biohazard'a kadar ben de oynadım ama dediğim gibi sonrasında Biohazard'dan sonra aman dedim yani bu oyun eski o puzzle'ın çok olduğu dünyayı bırakıp saçma sapan sadece deli gibi zombi öldürdüğüm bir dünyaya evrildiği için o dünya bana çok hitap etmedi. Ha. Ya mesela Until Dawn oynamadım daha. O zaman Man of Medan yerine Until Dawn oynarım, daha mantıklı. Vay ya, Avusturya'dan arkadaşımız gelmiş, bakalım. Anladım.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. How's this? Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
Güzel.
Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Got their eye on the air. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. Still in a bind, but escapes the throw. Sure you can? Knockdown. Burnout activates. They return to center stage. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. KO.
Yakalamadı. Orada yakalamasını bekledim.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A huge punish
Güzel.
right in the opening seconds of the round. Experiencing burnout. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Super Arts on deck to both hits them with a stopping bomb. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. All the throw connects. A quick brief. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This may turn into a big chance. What a finish!
Evet, son yumrukla aldık.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Aynen, Atölye Odak'tan bir destek geliyormuş.
Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Amazing! How did they read that blow? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking to follow up, sees the overhead coming. Denied! Keeps cool and locks them out. Wow, reads the counterattack. Only 50% life left. Jinrai? Player 2 turns out. What are they gonna do? Player 2, all the throw connects. What's next? They pick this time to fight this out. This is our destiny. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Öldüremezsen öldüreceğim. Öldürdü. Ama bununla bir daha oynayacağım arkadaşlar.
Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting
Çünkü o süperi ben yapacaktım, o yaptı. Hadi bakalım.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that drive back misses. Burnout activates. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh, easy tag. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Absorbs the attack and fires back. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here. Both fighters planning something? Reacts to the throw. Flashes him. Player 2
Orada yakaladı.
Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps? Who's going to start things off? Experiencing burnout. Shoryuken? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still scrapping for control, connects with the throw. Oh! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Adds a bit of OD spice. Uses the target combo as a filler. Boots them and take them. Experiencing burnout. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect. Oh, yo! Rock, super handful! What now? Can they make the most of this? Throws them. Both sides getting ready. Anti-air in the clutch. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Ooh, what a smart throw. Only a little bit of drive and light left. Big this time to cut this out.
This is our destiny.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Gets got.
Are you kidding me?
Ulan ikisinde de dayak atacağımız yerde süper yakalandık ya. Neyse.
No way we could have called that.
İkisinde de tırsınca hemen sarıldı süper. Aslında benim sarılmam lazımdı. Ama sürekli savunmada olduğu için ve ben savunma yapamadığım için her zaman süpere saldıramıyorum çok savunma yapanlarda. Yani savunmayı da hala öğrenemedim anasını satayım. Gümüşe kadar geldik, savunma yapmayı bilmiyoruz. Bu arada kanalımızda arkadaşlar desteklerinizle 4000 kişiye ulaştı. Ama önümüzde uzun bir yol var. Yani muhtemelen ölene kadar yayın yapmayı planlıyorum arkadaşlar, öyle söyleyeyim size. Yani 60 yaşında böyle 70 yaşında eller titrerken de yayında göreceksiniz beni. Vay işte bu. Gel bakalım Ken, sen nerelisin? Arkadaşımız Türk. Bakalım nasıl bir oyuncusun. Tamam, belli oldu.
Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they outlast it? Player one chases them down.
Ya push gibi bir şey işte.
Taking stock. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead experiencing KO. Player one.
Türk mürk ama bildiğin push gibi bir şey.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sure you can. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one creates a good burnout activates. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Knockout and shows the kick hit.
Yemin ediyorum tam bir malsın be kardeşim. Yani Türksün eyvallah da tam bir malsın.
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both sides drive attack misses. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Seeing that Shogun needs to push forward? Not super hard incoming. Player one can't use any drive through. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. They back down to recoup. No one could have called that.
Bir daha oynayacağım bu malı ama malı yeneceğim.
Has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Throws a fireball. There's an overdrive short.
Halbuki atma yaptım ben orada.
Has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Fires off an overdrive. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping in this range. Not much life left. The drive gauge experiencing burnout. Player one has depleted their in there.
Ya orada Fori'yi çekecektik. Çekemedik.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off? Nice counter. Burnout activates. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Shinku Hadouken. Now, can they finish the job? Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Low heavy, the low. A quick brief, a super art. Pops him with a shoryu. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing. A real anti-air in the clutch. Takes the ball. This is a bad situation to be in. There's the counter we wanted. Wow, reads the counterattack. Player one wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Bu Celo az önceki arkadaş. Denkileri yayını izler. Söylemiş olayım, push gibi oynuyorsun. Hani şu oyunu doğru düzgün kora oynamayı öğrenin ya. Hani beni daha önce Street Fighter'da izlediyseniz biliyorsunuzdur arkadaşlar. Çok fazla duket kullanmam. Hakan, Payday 3 çıkınca sen, ben, Ali oynayacağız. Belki duruma göre Ömer de gelebilir. Ya yine geldi bu.
How's this match gonna shake
Geldi
out?
tipini
It's
olayı.
gonna be exciting to see.
Nowhere to run.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Tamam, belli oldu.
Handily escapes the throw. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Solid throw tag. Drive gauge finally recovers. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2.
There's an overdrive art. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Risky up close scraps. Burnout activates. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. A quick breather. Player 2 will have to
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
burnout for a while. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Picks up the counter. This is going to be it's a good spot. Use the super.
Yemin ederim sinir oluyorum bu kıza ya.
Intrusive kill with that super. What a move.
Bir daha oynayacağım bununla.
They knew it'd be enough.
Street Fighter arkadaşlar bu arada karakterleri çok kolay oynanabilirden zor oynanabilire doğru sınıflandırmış. Karşıdaki karakter çok kolay oynanabilir bir karakter.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Squeezes the gauge. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 in that
Hasbinallah ya.
knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off. Can't tech the throw. Drive gauge finally recovers. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Burnout activates. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Drive time. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. The Fuha's there to give them even better. Burnout activates. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Flashes him. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Gerçekten niye savunma yapamadım bilmiyorum.
Or are they still in this?
That felt good, didn't it?
Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. The throw is denied. Can they create a flatline zone?
Gerçekten hakikaten niye savunma yapamadım bilmiyorum.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Bakalım şimdi kim gelecek arkadaşlar. Oyunda bu savunma olayından nefret ediyorum. Sinir oluyorum ama yapacak da bir şey yok. Oyunu seviyorum. Oynayacağım o yüzden. Oynuyorum yani daha doğrusu. Yoksa oyunu ne kadar seviyorsam bu savunma olayından da o kadar nefret ediyorum. Çünkü savunma dediğiniz zaman adam zırha giriyor anasını satayım. Kurşun atsan, roket atar atsan etkilenmiyor. Bu arada arkadaşlar canlı yayınlarımızda canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizimle canlı sohbet aracılığıyla sohbet edebilirsiniz, bilginiz olsun. Bu oyun hakkında veya herhangi bir oyunun hakkında veya herhangi bir şey hakkında. Bakalım kim geliyor. Zangief bekliyorum ama yok. Geri gitti. Yok. Bu herif geldi. Bu herif de garip bir herif.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
O bayrak neresi bilmiyorum bu arada. Bayrağın Vietnam falan olması lazım ya.
Expect me to be a pushover.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw connects for counter hit damage.
Güzel.
Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner.
Güzel.
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout.
Bu yakalaması herhalde.
Right. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Well-timed command throw there. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 1 chases them down.
Vay anasını arkadaş ya. Vay anasını ya. Herif neredeyse süper şeyle yenecek. Neydi? Perfect'le yenecek.
They can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Experiencing burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Going in. Still slugging it out at this range. Yo, put that away. Quick breather. Backs them into the burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. How's this? Big throws. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Attempts to break the stalemate. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Oh my, the throw tag. Experiencing Burke. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Any throw will win at that range. Knew the throw was coming. The throw is denied. Reads the throw and escapes. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Oh, super hit. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Sure you can. Both sides getting ready. Raw super hard incoming. How's this? Now they can denied. Keep cool and lock it.
Güzel.
Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Turns out. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation. What? Anti-air. Oh, hit the throw. Is denied. All the throw connects. Quick fools them and locks them in embrace. Both sides getting ready. They're just gonna go for it with the super.
Ah!
Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Ben olsam oynamazdım.
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Uses their drive gauge. Wow, reads the counterattack. Smart play with the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Trips him up. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They need to hold out. Player 2 chases them down. What's the play here? Throws them to the
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up.
Disgraceful.
Opt for the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a
Hakikaten ilginç ya.
advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover? Picks the air throw. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of super art. Scrapping it out up close. Goes for the throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Throws a fireball. The throw missed. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters planning some stone.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
İki maçta da çok salak gibi yenildik ya. Oğlum sen niye esmiyorsun ya? Ya Hakan zaten oyunda öyle bir şey var, ona sinir oluyorum. Yani gümüş seviyesini geçen deli gibi savunma yapıyor. Hani şeyler, bütün oyun boyunca böyleler. Aman bana vurma, aman vurma, aman vurma, sakın vurma. Yani böyle bir durum var bu oyunda da. Ona sinir oluyorum. Yani şey yok. Kora oynayan çok az insan var. Hani ben de çok kora oynuyorum. Çünkü savunma yapmayı hiç bilmiyorum neredeyse. Ama oyunda komple blok üzerine kurulu. Çünkü bloktayken roket atsan adama zarar vermiyor. Yani mesela bu oyunda eleştirdiğim tek şey o. Yani her şey mükemmel. Ama şu bloğun zarar verilemezliği, kırılamazlığı bir saçmalık. Yani bir adam savunmadayken kurşun geçirmez olmaz ya. Onun counter'ı atmak. Mutlaka atman lazım ama atmadığın haricinde ne yaparsan yap yemiyor. Süper'de çeksen, For You'da çeksen, vursan da ne yaparsan yap yemiyor. Yok. Öyle bir bozulma yok bunda. Yani adam savunmaya geçtiği zaman sadece atabiliyorsun. Vay. Arkadaş İtalyan. Çeneken hadi bakalım. Tamam. Arkadaş belli oldu. Tamam, iyi ezberlemişsin kombinleri.
What are they thinking here? The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Both players with no drive in the tank. Reacts to the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO.
Aradaki fark bak. İki oyuncu arasındaki fark savunma. Herif sürekli savunma yapıyor. Bende sıfır savunma var.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting.
Mesela bu bir combo tipi.
Can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Going in, hit them with a stop and pop. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown throws them. Player 2 is a risky play, but it pays off. A real test of nerves here. What's next? Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. The last round. It's now or never. All the throws connects.
Güzel.
Good spot. Use the super. Player 2 is a yo, rock super hit. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. And it is on. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. There's the counter we wanted. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start throws them.
Ah.
What now? Hit the drive. All the throw connects. What's next?
Yapma.
Noticeable life lead is a cup burns out. The drive in fact misses.
Ah.
They didn't check the throw.
Zevkliydi, bir daha oynayacağım.
Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. How's this? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Burnout activates. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player 2 in a
Yapma.
dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. What are they thinking here? Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Throws them. What's next? Both fighters are working
Güzel.
with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Both of them have added a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Knockdown. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? Player 1 can't afford the spark to KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a...
Mesela çocuğun yaptığı combo çok iyi bir combo. Alıştırma yapman lazım onun için.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Player 1 didn't manage their drive properly through that round.
Bak bu mesela.
Is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Akıllıca oynuyor.
Down and player 1 has a slight life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover?
Bak mesela bu bir combo.
Scrapping it out up close. Big throw. A quick breather. How will they manage their drive? Experiencing burnout. Knockdown. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? A real test of nerves here. Flatlines them.
Bir hadi bakalım.
Last round, people.
Çocuk çok fazla combo durduğu için zor yaklaşıyorum çocuğa.
Not in range for the throw. Grabs and throws them away. When all the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Player connects with the throw. Turns out.
Ya buna karşı bunu yeme ya.
Situation with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time.
Güzel yaptı bunu.
Great job in escaping that. Reads the jump in perfectly. Okay, here we go. What are they gonna do? Burns out. Closes it out. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
Bu çocuğa da kötü yenildim ama dediğin gibi aradaki ana fark arkadaşlar. Adam sürekli savunmada. Sürekli böyle bekliyor. Hani şu dövüş oyunlarını böyle oynamanın ne zevkini alıyorlar anlamıyorum. Hani şu oyunda 2 milyona yakın insan oynuyor. Muhtemelen bu 2 milyona yakın insanın arkadaşlar 1,5 milyonu bu oyunu böyle oynuyor. Bakalım yeni rakip kim gelecek? Ne kadar savunmacı bir adam gelecek öyle söyleyeyim. Yeni rakibin kim geleceğinden ziyade ne kadar çok savunma yaparak bekleyeceği önemli aslında. Yani oyunda olsa böyle çadır kurup kendini savunmaya alacak, emin olun onu da yapacaklar. Bu arada arkadaşlar oyunlarda, ya daha doğrusu oynadığımız oyunların tamamında canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizimle herhangi bir konu hakkında veya oyun hakkında sohbet edebilirsiniz. Bilginiz olsun. Arkadaş yine geldi. Az önce dövüştüğümüz kişi. Bu bayrak yanılmıyorsam Vietnam bayrağı arkadaşlar. Bu arkadaşla görülecek bir hesabımız var. Hadi bakalım.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor.
Güzel.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bu da hayvan gibi savunma yapan arkadaşlardan bir tanesi.
Throws them to negate the block. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Player 2 will look experiencing burnout. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. What's the next move? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Super clutch corner spin. Smart play with the throw. They're going for the super arc. Looking for a chance. Both fighters reads the throw in the stage. Oh, the throw connects.
Güzel.
Thinking about how to steal this round. Fools them and locks them in embrace. Both stop turns out. Looking for a whole punish counter on the action. Like the Chernobyl rip.
Güzel.
Can't use any drive lift. Gotta play it safe. Carries the most genius with
Allah canını almıyor ya.
That was 100% planned.
Very good. Very good indeed. Fight round. Fight.
Let's get it. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Aerial touch. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Throw is denied. What a read. Player connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready.
Ya.
You can't block those. Uses the teleport. Okay, here we go. Meets them air to air. Player 2 is in burnout state, but then wow reads the counterattack. That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. The pre-glove skews him. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The jump in is rejected.
Allah canını almıyor ya. Çok salak. Burada da ben salak gibi oynadım.
It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Let's get throws him. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Not close enough aerial touch. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Takes them and goes in for the hug. Quick breather. Player 2 has an empty drive.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Arctic uses their drive gauge. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with a smart
Salak gibi oynadım, salak.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Let's get all the throw connects. Flashes him. Player 2 connects with the throw. Sees the overhead coming. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Player 2 is in burnout state.
Güzel.
Stunned off the wall. With ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Close range projectile. How's this? What to do? What now? How's this? Great job in escaping that quarter press. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Not in range. What a read with that anti-air.
Bye bye.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Bu arada Devil May Cry serisinin eski oyunları güzeldi. Mesela son oyununu çok beğenmedim. Bir de platini almayın diye öyle bir şey yapmışlar ki 5 kere bitirmen gerekiyor oyunu. Mesela diğer oyunlarda en zorda bitirdiğin zaman o zorluğun altındaki seviyelerin tamamını bitirmiş sayıyor. Mesela Devil May Cry'da öyle bir şey yok. 5 kere bitirmen lazım. Her zorluk seviyesi için oyunu ayrı ayrı bitirmen gerekiyor. Arkadaşlar 1 veya 2 dövüş daha yapacağım. Ondan sonrasında bu geceki Street Fighter'ı bitirmiş olacağım. Ya oyunu o yüzden sevmedim ben. Yani bu kadar angarya yapmamaları lazım şeyi. Platin kupa almayı. Hani 2 kere bitirme okey. Ama dediğin gibi 5 tane zorluk seviyesi koyup 5'inde de bitirmek çok anlamsız yani. Yani en zorunda bitiyorsan geri kalanlarda zaten bitirmiş olman lazım. Diğer oyunlarda da öyle zaten. Vallahi ben 5'teki hepsiyle oynadım. Çünkü 5'i ben şey almıştım, Special Edition almıştım. Special Edition'da yanılmıyorsam hepsi vardı. Bakalım yine bir. He. Kerim. Arkadaşımız Suudi Arabistan'dan. Vay. İyi ezberlemiş.
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 chases them down. Grabs them. Knockdown. burns the drive gauge. So they break forward, they time that just
Vay, o ne be?
Picks up the win with the counter hit.
Onu bekliyormuş çocuk, helal olsun.
Their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Experiencing burnout. Saw that coming.
Çocuk çok akıllıca oynuyor.
They may have something up their sleeve. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here, scrapping it out up close.
Bak bu çocuk 10 numara oynadı arkadaşlar. Adam hem dövdü, hem oynadı, hem kora oynadı. İşte bu oyun böyle oynanır ya.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive gauge. Aerial taking stock. Experiencing
Yapma. Çok yanlış yaptım onu.
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to smart play to stop the opponent there. Grabs them.
Orada benim
Player 2. Burnout activates.
orada benim yakalamış olmam gerekiyordu ya.
Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Hit them with a stop and block.
Ya çocuk güzel oynuyor arkadaşlar.
Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? They're going for the super art. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 proved to be the victor.
Hakikaten bu çocuk hem akıllıca oynuyor hem zekice oynuyor. Yani bu arkadaş gibi oynayanlar, az önce oynadığım arkadaş gibi oynayanları tebrik ediyorum. Öyle söyleyeyim. Push gibi oynamıyor yani. Adam gerektiği yerde savunmasını yapıyor. Stratejik. İyi bir şekilde kombosunu yapıyor. İyi bir şekilde saldırıyor. Yani kor oynuyor adam. Sadece gerektiği zaman savunması var. Vay Eren, hoş geldin. Ne habersin? Nasıl gidiyor bakalım? Güzel. Nasıl gidiyor Twitch? Yoluna mı her şey? Valla kardeşim bende de bayağı yoğundu bu ara üst üste. 3-4 gündür yayın yapamıyordum. Şimdi yayına girdim. Bu gece de girmezsem olmaz diye özlemiştim biraz. Ama iyi gidiyor işte. 4080 küsür gibi olduk şeyde. Takip sayısında fena gitmiyoruz. Tamam, belli oldu.
Goes for the fireball. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireball. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Looks like they want to put Bang. Oh. Player 2 on the board first with the
Ya
win.
Twitch benlik de değil. Ben de sevmiyorum Twitch'i.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Leaning on experiencing burnout. Gets a risky buff in. Going in. Player 2 has an empty drive game. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive game. Now's the time.
Allah'ım ya.
Control of the space. Shoryuken. Goes with the fireball. The drive impact doesn't work. Wow, reads the counterattack. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Burnout activates. Amazing. Will this super art do any flatline thing? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Ya PlayStation 5'te de şey var. Twitch yayın yapabiliyorsun ama.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Hit the drive. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player 2, ooh, what a smart blow. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Oh, here we go. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Both, there's a burnout. Are they going to be, oh, huge damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. No hesitation.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Hits him with that perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over.
Kızıyı aldı ama bir daha oynayacağım.
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, and look, uses their drive gauge. Sure you can. Gets carried to the burnout activates. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Trips him up. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The Vuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Grabs them.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Checks them with the projectile. Neither of them willing to back off. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Saihasho? Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Saha chose to start some smart play to stop the opponent there. Experiencing burnout. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. What'll happen here? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockdown and super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this, they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Connects with the throw.
Allah canını almıyor ya.
Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 1, there's a burnout. What are they gonna do? Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Experiencing burnout. Oh my god, what a throw set. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, the throw connects. What now? Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Oh, here we go. Overhead. And eats it. Connects with the throw. Are you kidding me?
Hadi bay bay sana da.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Ya Baldur'da bilgisayar için iyi bir oyun diyorlar ama PlayStation 5'te henüz çıkmadığı için. Ya kora oynarlarsa herkesle kafa kafaya oynarım şu an. Ama çok hayvan gibi savunma yapanlarla oynayamıyorum hala. Aynen Hakan, bu sene Game of the Year bayağı çekişmeli gidecek. Ama şu an görünen Game of the Year'da PlayStation 5, Xbox, PlayStation PS5 ayrım olmadığı için muhtemelen Baldur's Gate'e gider. Ve aleykümselam Abdülsamet, ne habersin? Çünkü Baldur's Gate'i PC tarihinin en iyi oyunu diye söylüyorlar. Ya ben oynamadığım için o kadar iyi mi kötü mü bilmiyorum. Herhangi bir yorumda bulunamam. Ama bilgisayara göre iyi bir oyun deniyor. PlayStation'da nasıl efekt verecek? PlayStation'da oynadığın zaman bilgisayarda yaptığın gibi rahat oynayabileceğim, onu bilmiyorum. Kardeşim bende de yoğunluk var Allah'a şükür. İyi gidiyor bakalım. Ey maşallah.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Yine geldiler bakalım bunlar.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? No go for the pro. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage?
Ya Allah, canını almıyor ya.
Deal with this burnout. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach KO.
Utanmasa perfect deneyecek.
Player one on the board first with the win.
Çok dikkatli oynamam lazım.
Round two. Fight.
Goes to the overdrive. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. What a clean counter. The Fuha stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Knockdown and... Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both experienced
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
goal shots to pry them open. Player 2 will in there.
Bir daha oynayacağım bununla.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge.
Arkadaş,
They survived this badly timed burnout.
tut diyorum tutmuyor. Vur diyorum vurmuyor.
Grabs him. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch. Were they baiting them into that? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Gets
Hakikaten anlamıyorum şeyi ya.
one on the board first with the win.
Bu karşıdaki gibi.
They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Whip with burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. Big throws. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. This Dragon Rival wave could be big. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Grabs and throws him away. Player 1 impact squat. Punish counter on reaction. The next touch makes flatlines him.
Allah Allah.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Yarın alabiliriz. Bakalım şimdi kim gelecek arkadaşlar. Saat itibariyle arkadaşlar Avrupa'daki serverlardan daha az oyuncu geliyor. O yüzden ara ara beklememiz gerekebiliyor. Arkadaşlar canlı yayınlarımızda canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizim de canlı sohbet aracıyla sohbet edebiliyorsunuz, bilginiz olsun. İzlemek yerine sadece sohbet de edebilirsiniz veya sohbete de katılabilirsiniz.
Here comes a new challenger.
Vay, uzun zamandır gelmiyordu. Look.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the driving. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 1 doesn't have a
Güzel.
lot of gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Neither of them willing to back off here. Blows them. What's next? A quick breather. In there!
Çocuk güzel oynadı, Allah var.
Player 1
Hakkıyla oynadı, temiz temiz oynadı.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs them. Low heavy hits. Mix. Burnout activates. Risky up close scrap still going. Knockdown. Yo, put that away.
Güzel be.
Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Sure you can. Throws them. Amazing. Goes all in with the uppercut. Player 1, where they're looking to connect with an overdrive. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Bu çocukla oynanır
Back
işte.
into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Blows them. What's next?
Aferin sana.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on the team. Life lead opens up. KO.
Güzel. İlk roundu aldın. Hadi bakalım.
Picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now combo with the target combo. They were right to be on guard.
Tamam.
Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They're experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits hits them with a stop and pop. Scrapping it out up close. Sure you can. Knockdown. They're going for the super art. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the sneaks in the throw.
Haydi bakalım. Bir-biriz.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Çocuk kora kora oynuyor dedik, hemen savunmaya döndü. Üçüncü dönemde göreceğiz bakalım.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Throws them to negate the block. Gets the counter. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Drive gauge finally recovers. Takes a trip. You should have opted for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? With the throw. Takes them over, hits them with a stop and pop. The throw whips.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya, benim adamın kol mu kısa? Niye?
Straight with burnout. Sure you can. Knockdown and scrapping it out up close. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Life connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. What a read with that anti-air.
Çok kötü yenildim be.
Player 2 faced a giant and
Adam savunmaya döndüğü anda
what a
yenildim. Yani gerçekten durum tam olarak bu arkadaşlar. Korakor'da dövdüğüm adam savunmaya geçer geçmez yeniliyorum. Bakalım sırada kim var? Sırada kim geliyor? Savunma kırmanın tek yolu Eren atmak. Atmadığın sürece savunmayı sabaha kadar vur kıramıyorsun. Ben savunmayı hala yapamıyorum. Hani ilginç bir şekilde niye yapamadım hala bilmiyorum. Ya bu oyunda savunma tuşla yapılmıyor. Yani herhangi bir tuş savunma tuşu değil. Joystick'i geri çekmen gerekiyor ama ben çekiyorum. Ya onun bir zamanlaması var, o zamanlamayı bilmiyorum ben. Ya da beceremiyorum. Aynen dediğin gibi Hacı abi. Hani iki tane arkadaş YouTube'dan görüp ellerinde vardı. Street Fighter 6 onlar geldiler. Bir tanesi platin seviyeydi. Onunla oynadık. O öğretti bana savunmayı bir tık. Yani ben savunmanın %5'ini falan yapabiliyorum belki de veya %10'unu. O öğretmişti. Yani sadece geri çekmen yetiyor diye. Ama onun da bir usulü var ki ben hala yapamıyorum. Bir usulü olmasa sadece geri çekiyor olsan benimkini de savunma yapıyor olması lazım. Yine mi geldi? Kanari. Muhtemelen zamanlamayla alakalı bir şey.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Gets the counter. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. What's the play here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Absorbs the attack and fires back. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Tough up. Burns apart to unleash the storm. But wraps it up with a decisive combo. With a good start to the fight. But can
belki dediğin gibi deflek mantığı olabilir.
uses their drive gauge. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do, experiencing burnout. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 2 has
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
This is a very precarious situation. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Now, can they finish the job? Can they create an opportunity? Oh. That's how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Bu jürilere de acayip sinir oluyor ama neyse yapacak bir şey yok.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive range. Can they outlast it? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Still hits the drive. A quick breather. Are we gonna see a come? Ah, burnout activates. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hit them with a stop and bomb. Experiencing burnout. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious. Will this super art do anything? The Dragon Lash super hits home. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got it. Nothing stops this train. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. They can't use burns out. There's the burnout. And the 10-17 at the ready. Player 1 with the rhythm. The Dragon Lash super hits home. Both sides getting ready. Oh my God! Lash super. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on.
Bye bye.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it.
Arkadaşlar canlı yayınlarımızda canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. İzlerken aynı zamanda sohbete de katılabilirsiniz, bilginiz olsun. Bu arada izleyen arkadaşlardan da mümkünse beğeni desteği rica edeceğim. Kardeşim iyi gecelerin olsun, kendine dikkat et. Bu arada yarın çekim programı ile ilgili seninle görüşmem lazım. Bir de Ali ile de haftaya kahve içeceğiz. Bu hafta sonu Almanya'ya gidiyormuş İFA'ya. İFA'dan geldiği zaman kahve içeceğiz. Ulan ne kaçtım be. Şu an Gotchik'in üstünde küçücük bir pire gördüm arkadaşlar da onu almakla uğraşıyorum. Kusura bakmayın. Gotchiki dediğim adam da bu arada. Değil mi küçük balım? Küçük kuzum benim. Küçük sıpam benim, küçük sıpam. Küçük balım. Küçük adamım benim, küçük adamım benim. Seni aşağı alalım yavrum. Rakibimizi bekliyoruz arkadaşlar, bakalım. İzleyen arkadaşlar nereli acaba? Hi guys, also if you know English, we can chatting in the online chat. You can write me about this game or any game you want or anything you want. We are waiting our opponent now. But for the Europe time, the opponents are comes to the fight rarely. Arkadaşlar ara ara hatırlatıyorum. Canlı yayınlarımızda canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizimle canlı sohbet aracılığıyla ister bu oyun hakkında ister herhangi bir konu hakkında sohbet edebiliyorsunuz. Bu arada destekleriniz için teşekkür ediyoruz. Desteklerinizle 4000 aboneye ulaştık. Daha çok yolumuz var. Yapacağımız daha çok şey var. Değil mi Göçük ya? Küçük adamım benim. Dur şu gözünü bir temizleyelim. Gözünü temizledik küçük adamım. Arkadaşlar birkaç dakika daha bekleyeceğim. Eğer rakip gelmezse artık yayını sonlandıralım değil mi? Bu arada henüz beğeni göndermeyen izleyicilerimiz varsa beğeni desteklerinizi bekliyoruz arkadaşlar. Veya bizi henüz takibe almadıysanız lütfen bizi takip ederek destekli olabilirsiniz. Çünkü kanalımızda aynı anda 4-5 tane oyun oynanıyor. Formula 1 2023 oynuyoruz. Final Fantasy 16'yı platinleyeceğiz. Onunla uğraşıyoruz. Diğer taraftan Kimetsu no Yaiba'yı platinlemekle uğraşıyoruz arkadaşlar. Yani kanalımızda birçok yayın aynı anda ilerliyor. Çıkı gel. Rakip gelene kadar seni sevelim biraz. Dur bakalım Göççük'e. Gel seni oraya alalım. Dur birazcık. Dur yalama. Birazcık ben okşayayım seni. Birazcık ben kaşıyayım. İlla yalayacağım mı? Ha? İlla yalayacağım mı bu sıcakta? Göççük'e. Bu sıcakta illa yalayacağım mı? Hı? Ne bakalım illa yalayacak mısın bu sıcakta? Yalamasan olmaz mı? Hı? Küçük adamım benim. Sen de beni mi çok seviyorsun? Ha? Sen de beni mi çok seviyorsun? Küçük yaramaz. Çok güzelsin balım. Baksana ne güzel görünüyorsun orada. Nasıl bebiş görünüyorsun? Nasıl küçük görünüyorsun orada? Bak. Bak nasıl küçük görünüyorsun orada nasıl? Nasıl küçük görünüyorsun orada? Arkadaşlar rakip için son 2 dakika. Son 2 dakikada da artık gelmezse dediğim gibi bu geceyi burada sonlandıracağım. Burada Goçik ile rakibimizi bekliyoruz. Çok güzelsin yavrum. İneceğim mi? Ha? İneceğim mi küçük adamım? İneceğim mi balım? Hadi indirelim seni. Hoppala. Oh. Arkadaşlar burada kimse gelmiyor. Bir server değiştirelim. Server değiştirdiğimizde de eğer kimse gelmiyorsa vay bizim arkadaş buradaymış. Herkes turnuvada galiba. Turnuva mı var? Yok turnuva yok diyor. Server'a girdim bakalım arkadaşlar. Bir sonra oradan çıkıp tekrar döneceğim. Bakalım gelecek kimse olacak mı hızlı bir şekilde? Buradan gelmiyorlar arkadaşlar. Bu kadar beklediğiniz için en azından 2 tane dövüş izleyebilin diye ranking maçtan arkadaşlar şeye girdim, hub'a girdim. Hub'da 2 tane maç yapacağım. Buradaki 2 dövüşten sonra yayını sonlandıracağım ki buradaki yapacağımız dövüşler platin seviyesiyle oluyor arkadaşlar. Ya çok daha yüksek seviye kişiler oluyor burada. Ama bakalım. Yok, sana bakmayacağım. Vay, herif Bianca ile oynuyormuş, Blanca ile. Blanca ile çok uzun zamandır dövüş yapmadım arkadaşlar.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Arkadaş bir de Brezilyalı.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble?
Güzel.
Right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? And a super activation.
Güzel.
Looking to score some juicy damage. Even with both fighters in burnout, this may be the time to strike KO.
Vay lan, hiç fark ettirmeden dövdü adam ya.
Picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Impacts a no-look, experiencing burnout. Player one was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Pick the bomb off to shake them up. Knockdown and good job escaping that kick. Shout of earth, cranking it up. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Oh, slick reactions with a vertical roll. Overhead, but it won't work. Risky up-close scrap. Oh, yo, Rock, super hit. Oh, there's the burnout. Player one with the rhythm, owning that medium kick.
Bu arkadaşla bir daha dövüşeceğim.
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Vallahi çocuk hissettirmeden tertemiz dövdü.
Still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws him. What's next? Just out of range for that throw. Gets the counter. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, burnout on both sides? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses the pair. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player two, burnout activates. Player one bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Charges forward. A quick breather. Player one will look pain.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Bir daha dövüşeceğim.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. What are they thinking here? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player one chases them down. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets them. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Nice counter. Burnout activates. Flashes it. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 going wild with Shout of Earth. Player 1K.
Allah Allah. Herif ne dövdü be? Ne dövdü be?
A clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Burnout is triggered. Player 2 has the life lead. He's got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 1 is in Burnout. Drives off the table. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. KO.
Allah Allah. Allah Allah.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Burns the drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks? Burnout activates. Good parry here to try and make something happen. What'll happen here? Player 1 in dire straits with Burnout. How's this? Smart play with the throw. Going in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Still slugging it out at this range. Are we going to fuse in their drive gauge? With a bit of stank up. Experiencing Burnout. Running it all out. Player 1 needs to hold out of the flatline.
Allah Allah.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. No more drive gauge. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Can they outlast it? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Hits them with a stop and bomb. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Takes a trip. So little life left. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium kick. Nice counter. Shorter you can. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 in dire straits with Burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. They're both driving. This is gonna get messy. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. In with the rolling attack. They're going for the super arc. Driving last flame cooks them up good. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play. Burnout. What a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Opens with a jump in, the low. Experiencing Burnout.
Allah Allah.
Has a slight life lead. Cross up attack. Solid anti-air. Player 1 is in Burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Throws them. Amazing. How's this? Runs that off. Player 1 has the steps on the overdrive vertical. Oh, she's right through him. Driving last flame cooks them up good. Okay, here we go. They can't get hit here. Opens them right.
Allah canım ya. Şuradan alayım dedim alamadım ya.
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Arkadaşlar bir dövüş daha yapacağım. Sonrasında bu yayını sonlandıracağım.
Time to get down to business. Fuses their drive gauge. Experiencing Burnout. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 1 needs to deal with this Burnout. Trips him up. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Arkadaş Allah Allah.
Next hit will end the round. Knock this. Oh! Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Backstep rolling attack. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. They're backed up into the corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. Burns out. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead.
Arkadaş bu nedir ya? Bu nedir ya?
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build.
Bir daha oynayacağım anasını satayım. Çıkarsa yapacak bir şey yok.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with a stop and buy. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Chasing them down, peppering them with hits and throws is the way to get them in the corner. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. KO. Player 2
Adam mı güçlü? Ben de anlamadım ya.
gives them a psychological advantage. Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Experiencing burnout. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Going in. Burnout activates. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. Both fight on super hard. KO.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
That was a clean.
Herif hakikaten iyi oynuyor. Hakkını yemeyeyim adamın.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. What are they thinking here? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. This quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws them to negate the block. Neither of them willing to back off. KO.
Benim adam niyeyse hantal kalıyor ya bu herife. Çok ilginç yani.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Grabs them. Going wild with Shout of Earth. They're going for the super art. This Dragon Last Flame could be big. Can they keep on him? A quick breather. Players are super art. The super doesn't hit. Going in. This may be it. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. What's next? KO.
Hakikaten ilginç ya. Hakikaten ilginç.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Herife baş gelemiyoruz yani.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? KO.
Herif iri mi kalıyor? Başka mı geliyor? Anlamadım ya.
Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Looking for a chance. In with a backstep roll. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Shout of earth, cranking it up. Player throws them.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Hits the drive. Can they create an opportunity for use mode activated, and now they're ready to party. Throws them away. Player 2.
Lan stratejiyi değiştirdik.
Let's see if they can build up.
Ona da farklı bir şey geldi.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Solid combo. What's going to follow the combo? Player 2 chases him down. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Perfect.
Yok deme, az önce vurduğum neydi be?
Player 2 sets the tone.
Kardeşim selam, valla uğraşıyoruz, şu Blanka ile uğraşıyoruz.
Steps back to start things off. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Burnout activates. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Going in, just goes for it at this range. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can it goes off beat with the aerial rolling? Their life is hanging by a thread. Hits the drive. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Burns out. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Oh, could be the start of something. Neither fighter is showing any signs of back. They're going for the super arc? What were they thinking? The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance.
Herif tertemiz yeniyor bizi vallahi, var ya böyle.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can...
Tokat manyağı yaptı bizi burada. Çocuk temiz dövdü arkadaşlar. Yani 6-7 maç üst üste çok temiz dövdü yani. Çok güzel dövdü çocuk vallahi. Şurada varsa o, hani bir de şunun masasına oturalım. Sonra arkadaşlar açık yatacağız şimdi. Şimdi yatacağız oğlum. Şimdi yatacağız. Yarın sabah bir sürü toplantımız var. Ne? Rio geldi. Bakalım bu Rio'da nasıl biri? Görelim. Bir iki maçta bununla yapıp ondan sonra yatalım arkadaşlar. Birleşik Arap Emirlikleri'nden arkadaş. Aynen, bir de böyle dayak yiyelim.
Stays cool and counters. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Tries to keep the pressure. KO.
Mal ama bu. Bununla bir daha oynanmaz yani. Bu tam bir mal.
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Experiencing burnout. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round, didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. What'll happen here? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Pokes with a medium kick. Going in? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets the back throw to...
Nasıl yaptı lan onu? Pushed. Dediğin gibi spam yapıyor.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Hani dersin Müslümanın bir ahlakı olur. Hadoken. Tamam. Arkadaşlar geceyi sonlandıracağım. Saat 4 olmuş durumda. Yarın birkaç tane toplantım var. Yarın yeni yayınlarla görüşmek üzere. Kendinize dikkat edin. Sağlıcakla kalın. Erdoğan kendine dikkat et. Yarın görüşmek üzere. Sağlıcakla kal kardeşim. Arkadaşlar çıkmadan eğer kanalı takip edenler varsa takip etmeyenler kanalı takip ederseniz bize destek olursunuz. Guys, if you follow this channel to support us, I am very pleased to this. Take care and see you tomorrow night. Take care.